Ah, there you are. Welcome back. Assuming you are returning back from the first video, after spending 14 minutes of your life watching it. And if you did do, congratulations. You're one of those patient and tolerant YouTube users on the internet. And I thank you for it. I'll try to make this a little better than the previous version, though I'm not making any guarantees. In the interest of cutting down the length of time to make these videos, because I realise that taking into account the demise of Centauri is actually really quite a long game. I'm going to be doing a bit more talking at a more natural pace and little less video editing. So I'm sure you'll all thank me for that. One of the first things I did here was realise I had to change my research goals so that I actually started focusing on military units, because I'm now stuck in a rather deadlocked war that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Although I have found their northern reaches, and by accident, a guy in city guarded by alien artifacts. How embarrassing. So we destroyed that, and now we realise that she's only got the one city left. So even if I was considering peace, I'm not now. No, that's anymore. Ooh, the believers are building the merchant exchange. Good for them. What do I care? And I'll put that back in. I'll build a network node sooner or later and take advantage of that probably. Oh yeah, I decided to name that lake Lake Adam Smith. I'm going to try and go for the whole classical economist's whole theme. Unless anybody else has any objection to this, feel free to object. I built a nice city there next to a monolith. Very good to be next to. And where the hell did he come from? So this is the problem with mind worms. Well, that was lucky. I thought I was going to go for the colony pod. No, still, never mind. Was I talking about anything particular? Oh, another one. I still didn't go for the colony pod, which I'm eternally thankful for. Now, that metal sentinel is going to go over there and bother the Gaians. Just stand in the way.
The righteous need not cower before the drumbeat of human progress. Though the song of yesterday fades into the challenge of tomorrow, God still watches and judges us. Evil lurks in the data links, as it lurked in the streets of yesteryear. But it was never the streets that were
thank you, Sister Miriam.
Sister Miriam
very interesting. We can now build network nodes, or libraries to more civilization inclined people. And you can put alien artifacts in them, which gives you free technology. Trouble is I'm not in a position to build that. Why does Mindworms just get out of the way and let me explore? So I'll just put him there while I wait for something to happen. Oh yeah, I'm trying to change my focus from colony pods to formers now, because I realise I've got a lot of useless cities, and I want to make them a bit less useless. So I'm building roads in between them, so at the very least we can move units quickly around them. Yeah, next to monoliths is a really good place to build, because it guarantees 2 nutrients, 2 minerals and 2 energy, regardless of the underlying terrain. And Mindworms have got in the way of the well, everything really, from exploration to success to just general survival. I'll build some formers there because there's a lot of fungus and not much else. Fungus really isn't that useful. In fact, it's downright dangerous because it's where the mindworms come from. Build a colony pod? Oh no, the weather paradigm. That's sensible. And use the oh yeah, that would just be a dick to the Gaians, I remember now. Just to show how successful I am. I'm building the weather paradigm, and then I use my alien artifact to provide some resources for it. Probably won't take 72 turns. Hope it doesn't. You can destroy that sensor array. That's taken away their 25% defensive bonus. Ooh, well, that's very nifty. It's just cloned the unit. Okay, it's like getting a mercenary from a barbarian hut in Civilization, but sounds cooler. It's been cloned from a colony pod, colony pod, or goody hut, or colony hut. I don't know. I think I'm really struggling with things to build here. My tech's going really quite slowly because I'm not building as economically as I usually do. I'm usually much better at this, honestly. Now, where to build my next city? Where to build? East or west, or north or south. Well, south is full of Gaians and monsters. I'll build it over there. That's not going to grow very well, there's no minerals there, but it looks nice and fertile. It's where the Gaians used to have a city. You go and park yourself outside the Gaians and make a nuisance of yourself. And you go and go west, young man. Or east. Sorry, Horace. Build an merchant exchange. Aren't we all just wonderful people, building secret projects? We are basically ones of the world. As I'm sure you could have guessed, being such a smart audience. Witty and handsome too. Yeah, the recording gets a bit weird here. You know, desperate search for a video recording software that's good and free, because I'm a cheapskate. But everything's fixed now, and life will just continue on as normal. Damn, more bloody mind worms. It's making exploration really quite difficult. Look, I've got to wait to rest this guy now. Anyway, he's just a clone, but still, we shouldn't treat him any differently. Oh, sweet. That's not a clone, that's a Unity rover. Unity being, of course, the spaceship that they all landed on, part of the initial supplies. You can't help but wonder how successful would this mission have been if it's all gone to plan, and you had all the resources for build 7 bases, and all the Unity rovers, and all the colony pods, all the ooh, it's gone all weird again. Yeah, it's better now. If that had all been compiled into one big faction, how quickly could it have all gone? Would have been a boring game, but it's interesting to know. Ooh, well, that's the end of the hive. For now, anyway. But it shows the Spartans are a threat. Even though the fact, according to this, I'm winning. That little thing, that little ticker at the bottom, it keeps track of who's doing what. Of course, I'm the richest because that's what we do, and I think I've also got the largest, I don't know, population, which is odd because, as I say, I'm organised. You can't build bases beyond size 4. No, I'm not making peace with you. You've had your chance. Actually, no, you didn't. You really didn't have your chance. I've just been a bit of an arse, really. Well, that's a nice city. Apart from the fact it's not building anything. When you grow, if you grow, build some formers. More formers. And now build a coast road. And you build a road to the capital. All roads lead to Morgan Industries. Less catchy, but just as true. I think this is just a nicer place, so I decided to settle here. And ooh, fungus everywhere. Well, that makes it difficult to discover as well. Fungus, of course, takes up to 3 turns to enter.
They lend to our natural experience and the simplicity with which they do so. The grand principle of the heavens balances on the razor's edge of truth. Commissioner Pravin.
Thank you, Commissioner Pravin.
Ministry of Science.
We've now got a military tech. Yes! Is that really something to celebrate? I'm celebrating a greater way of killing people. Never mind. Oh, this is interesting. I should have shown this earlier, really, but you get a workshop where you can meddle around with units, like I'm going to do. Yeah, I've actually got rid of the armour that was on the other one to make them cheaper to produce, but more vulnerable to attack. Something I believe I will do later on in the video. Anyway, yeah, is it right that I'm celebrating a development of a military tech? Is it right that I'm having philosophical qualms about whether it's a computer game, and if it wasn't a computer game, isn't survival more important? Oh yeah, Commissioner Pravin Lal is of course the leader of the peacekeepers, who I've not met yet, but when we do, there'll be a fancy graphics screen, because although I'm pushing back on most graphics, I think they look pretty good. Although, let me know if you beg to differ, and like really begged to differ, as in they look god awful, and they ruin the whole thing for you. More formers, because I'm not rich or powerful enough. Although I am making 11 income a turn. There probably should be more, being has been in business for 73 years. Why aren't you building your dad's bastard? Build a coast road. And you're healthy enough to do stuff. Oh, Mount Planet. Well, that might be renamed. What should I call it? Mount Cairns? No, he's not very classical liberal, is he? No. Mount Rockefeller. He's not an economist, but he certainly sums up Morgan Industries to a T. Anyway, I'll change that later. Oh, another dimensional gate. To the Gaians again. Gee, are they like Dimensional Gate City over there? Or Gaia's Landing, actually. But do all dimensional gates lead to the Gaians just as all roads lead to Morgan Industries? What is it with that place? Also, what is it with me and dimensional gates? Are my units like clumsy that they can't help but fall into dimensional gates? You still get rivers on this planet. And they're good for food. Oh, what's it called? Morgan Mines. It's got to be my least productive city, and the game's decided to call it Morgan Mines. I've got to really try hard to get any form of production there. But still, either that's sheer coincidence, or the game has a sense of humour that we didn't know about. Yeah, you just park yourself there in the fungus. Look menacing. Menacing as a scout road can be. And why don't you go through the fungus? Nobody's going through the fungus. Mind worms again. 3-2 advantage, I told you that last time. Barely did me any good. Oh, here we go. Here come the cavalry. Infantry. Laser squads. And now that I've built one, I should be upgrading these units to laser infantry. As an attack of 2 as opposed to an attack of 1. I think I'll do that in a while. Oh, bloody spore launchers. I don't even know where it is. It's just destroying forests. It's just being a dick. It's not even attacking me. If it's attacking me units, sure I could understand it, but no, it's just being an arse. Well, I didn't plant those forests, so well, no turns lost. Oh, here we go. Yeah, upgrade 40 energy, bargain, and much easier to upgrade than in most other Civ games. I think it might be a bit overpowered because you're able to do it in enemy territory, but at this moment in time, I'm not complaining. That's the Straits of Prometheus. What can we infer from that? The people of the future. Another bloody dimensional gate. Oh, what is it with these people? Just watch where you're walking, and just. Oh, it could be worse. Could be mind games, I suppose. And I was just saying, oh yeah, Straits of Prometheus. There's all sorts of these classical references throughout the game. You have the Prometheus virus and the Prometheus Straits and the Caesar Sargasso. Is everyone in the future just a pretentious arsehole? Or am I just being a bit lowbrow? And just not appreciating what a good name it is? Yeah, recon rover. Oh, why? Oh, that's why, to deal with the spore launcher. There it is. What a brood. Yeah, come on. What? Oh, never mind then. Just pick somewhere to. That looks nice. Yeah, go there. Or don't. Don't go there. Yes, do go there. You're so indecisive. Well, I used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, for God's sake. Over to the Gaians again. That's like the third time I fall into a dimensional gate and ended up in the Gaian territory. God, she's so dimensional. 3-dimensional. No. I just don't know what to say. I mean, I'm trying to think of things to say. I just don't know what to say. It would have been useful. I could have had something more useful after that, like some resources to finish off units of the base, or another cloned unit. But no, has to be a dimensional gate. Where does that also take me? To the middle of nowhere. It's just Fungus City up north. But oh yeah, I don't need the recon rover there, so I changed to recycling tanks. I think it's just a standard build really. If they build it, that's great, and if not, I don't mind interrupting it. I realise that a lot of these turns are just going to be me playing around with formers. Critical part of the game, and I really quite enjoy it. But then again, I am sad enough to record games and put them on YouTube, so that says something. 30 credits, bargain. Right, do I attack yet? Click the next video to find out. Ah, see what I did there?